we move into vocals?
Vocals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Again, this is Brooke Elani, great singer. I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna think this is crazy. I have an insane amount of plugins on her vocals, which has nothing to do with her being a good singer or not. It's just because I hear a certain sound in my head, and I'm gonna do anything I have to do to get that sound. A lot of engineers out there are minimal. They just want to compress the vocal a little bit, add a little bit of air, maybe filter the low end, and move on, and just do everything with faders. I do a lot of stuff, so let's just go through. We'll start with her lead vocal. I'll play a little bit of it for you.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you for hours. So walk in and tell me, did it see me calling you?
So the easiest thing to start with is the effects. There's 3 of them. I keep my effects next to the instrument that they are working with, and I tend to only use effects for one type of instrument. So this verb that I'm using on the vocal, I'm not going to send a guitar to it. I'll do, if I want that same reverb, I'll make another one over by the guitar, make it red, and do a new send for the guitar. That way everything stays in the same area. I don't have to move over here and realize, oh, this verb is also on the vocal, and I forgot about that. So I have enough processing power, so why not? So what we got going with Brooke, first thing is a doubler. If you guys know this plugin, it has left, center, and right. I have the center muted. So what this is really doing, it has, let's see, a detune pitch depth, 6 cents positive and negative 6 cents, which is 100 cents per half step note. So we're not really making it in tune either way, out of tune either way. It's just slightly chorusing up and down. It's a trick that's been around for decades with engineers. And I took the center position out, so it's literally just on the sides. And what that does, I'll exaggerate it for you. It basically just makes my vocal take up more than just the center. Kind of gives me a stereo vocal.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you.
That's drastic. I wouldn't use that much unless it was like an EDM song, but you can hear where I have it.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you for hours.
Here's it muted.
So walk in and tell me, did it see me calling you? We both know that's a lie.
So it's pretty subtle in this style of music, but I like it. It takes up more space. It kind of actually adds a little warmth to it. The next thing is our reverb, which I'm using the UAD 140 plate.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you for hours.
Kind of a nice vintage sound. Sounds pretty cool in the song. Definitely her voice complements that well. The delay, and then the next thing is delay. So I have looks like quarter note delay with a medium amount of feedback, and then I'm filtering off the super highs and the lows. With the delay, I don't like it to be, most of the time with vocal delays, I don't like them to be full bodied because they take up too much room. This way they can be in the back of the mix and kind of blend in more with the reverb than sound like an outright echo. And then the high end, I don't really want to hear any S's in the delays. I don't want S's splashing in the background. So I kind of round off the lows and the highs of the delays.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you.
So now the doubler and the delay both feed into the reverb. So the delays aren't dry. They have the same reverb that the vocal has, and on top of it not being dry, it helps the delay to actually move the reverb. Actually, the reverb actually performs again a quarter note later, which actually extends the reverb and kind of gives it a nice bouncy feel. So all 3 of those together.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you for hours.
In the track.
Tell me you love me, 'cause I've been up waiting on you for hours. walk in and tell me, did it say me calling you?
So I don't have to turn that delay down and just turn it up for the last word of the sentence like you would on a house track or EDM track. It's going the whole time, but it's musical. It kind of helps the reverb bounce, and it's not getting in the way. It's just adding a nice vibe to it.
And the track is so clean. I mean, you just have a guitar there that it allows you to have all these effects.
Exactly, and it doesn't sound messy, and it doesn't sound like, wow, that's too much delay. Turn that down.
No, no.